And students, we were discussing the chapter crop production and management. While crop production, for the crop production, whatever practices, whatever activities we perform on the open field are called agricultural practices. So the first agricultural practice for crop production is preparation of soil. At first you have to prepare the soil for crop production. And how we can do it? We can do it by loosening and turning the soil. We have to make the soil loose and powdery. Why we have to make it so loose? Because loose soil will allow the plant's root to go very deep into the soil, and loose soil will contain some of the moisture, water content also, and air also. Soil particles, powdery soil particles allow air and water to enter into it. So the roots of the plants will absorb water easily and breathe easily into the loosened soil. So loosening is important. Loosening is also important in one more way. That is, it allows the microorganisms and earthworms to enter into it and survive into it. And why? Because we always consider them as farmer's friend. Why they are farmer's friend? Because they add nitrogenous waste into the soil to make it more fertile, and also they turn the soil up and down. They turn the soil up and down. So these are the important activities which they perform and are called farmer's friend. Now, why turning of soil is important? We already discussed why loosening is important. Now, why turning of the soil is important? As we all know, while studying the soil profile, that soil contains air, water, some living organisms, and also dead plants and dead animals. These living organisms, which are also called microorganisms, convert these dead animals. They decompose. Microorganisms decompose the dead animal's body and dead plant's body, and as they contain essential substances, essential nutrients. So after decomposition, these nutrients get mixed into the soil, and we all know that upper layer of the soil, which is humus, is a few centimeters from the top of the soil. So turning of the soil allows the nutrients move up and down. Circulation of nutrients occurs in the upper layer, and these nutrients are beneficial for plants growth or crop production. Good yield or good crop production is dependent on the availability of nutrients. So it is very important, loosening and turning of the soil. Its importance is here we have already discussed. Now how it is done? At first, process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling of the soil, and it is done by ploughing. Plough is an agricultural implement which is made up of wood and iron, and whenever ploughing is done, soil breaks into large pieces which are called crumbs. But these crumbs have to be again and again these crumbs has to be break again and again and convert into powdery soil. So ploughing it is done again and again in the soil to convert it into a powdery substance. And after that, leveling is done. Leveler is applied on the soil, so the leveling is done. It is important for next stage or next agricultural practice, which is sowing of seed. Sometimes fertilizers are also mixed while ploughing the field. Whenever the soil becomes powdery, to make it more valuable, more it obtains moisture and becomes soft. So by plowing it can be easily break into the crumbs, and in this way plowing can be done. So simply turning and loosening of the soil, it is important, and it is the preparation of the soil. So if open field is given to you for the crop production, the first step or the first activity whatever you have to perform is turning and loosening of soil. Now let us discuss some of the agricultural implements. We have discussed why loosening and turning of the soil is important. It is very important for your good crop production. And implements which are used while loosening and turning of the soil are plow, hoe and cultivator. Now at first, plow. Plow is a traditional tool used for plowing or tilling of the soil, and it is made up of wood or iron. Plowshare and plow shaft are the two parts, and it is driven by the pair of poles in the field, and it just break the soil into fine particles, which is tilling of the soil. So plow is a traditional tool. It takes labor and time also. Second one is hoe. Hoe is a simple tool in which a wooden handle is present and a iron plate is tilted plate is present, by which removal of weeds and some of the simple activities during agriculture work is performed. And plow is used for tilling of the soil, removing weeds or adding fertilizers. For these all of these purposes, plow was used. The next is the cultivator. Nowadays, cultivating is used. A tractor-driven cultivator, but means at the back part of the tractor, cultivator is added, and then the tilling of soil is done by this cultivator. So it saves labor and time. So it is time and labor saving implement. Nowadays, cultivator is used because plowing takes a lot of time and human labor, so it was painful. Now the next agricultural practice is seeds, sowing of seeds. Sowing of seeds is very important. After preparation of soil, sowing of seed is done. These seeds germinate after obtaining suitable conditions like water, warmth and sunlight and air also. So after germination they will produce plants, or the first step of crop production. So sowing of seed should be done very carefully. At first, selection of seeds. So this is the first one, selection of seeds. Selection of seeds is very important because good quality seeds should be selected for the crop production. If you are not selecting good quality of seeds, then your crop production, your yielding will be very low, and your labor and time will become will be wasted. So just choose the good quality of seed, and how you will do it? Remove the damaged seed by simple activity. Take a tub or a trough and fill it with water, and then pour seeds which you have. Then after some time, what will you see? That you will see that some of the seeds get sink into the water, while some are floating on the water. Why some are floating? Because they are damaged. They are hollow inside, and due to this hollow structure, they become light and just float on the water. So these are the damaged seeds. You have to separate the seeds which sink into the water are of good quality. You have to take it out, and sowing of seeds should be done with these seeds. So these are the good seeds, and selection of seeds should be done in this way. It is the proper method to select good quality of seed, and good quality of seed is important for your good yielding after crop production. So in this way, if you select very good quality of seed, your crop production will be high one, and your time and labor will be consumed properly. Next is distance and depth. While sowing the seed, proper distance should be maintained. If you are not maintaining proper distance, means if you are sowing these seeds at a very close to each other, then what will happen? After germination, plantlets will come out of the soil, and due to overcrowding occurs between plantlets, and due to the overcrowding, they will share nutrients, sunlight, and whatever substances they require, water also, and whatever materials they require, they will share it, and due to the overcrowding, they will get it obtain it in a little amount. As a result, your yielding will be low, and due to this overcrowding, they are not your yielding will be of low quality. So you should maintain proper distance while sowing the seed, and also the depth during sowing of seed should be also proper. If you are sowing the seed very deep into the soil, then after germination, plantlet will not come out of the soil, and if you are sowing the seed at the top layer of the soil, birds will come and eat it away. So maintain the proper distance and proper depth while sowing the seed. Next is plantlets. Some of the crops are like paddy. They are first grown in nursery. Sowing of seed is not done. They are first grown in nursery, and when the small plantlets appear from the seed, when they germinate, these seeds germinate and grow into small plantlets, then these plantlets are buried into the soil in your field. So this is another way of growing the crop. So these are the important terms, and now we will discuss the tools which are used for sowing the seed. In ancient time, funnel-like structure was used for sowing the seed. The funnel was filled with the seed, and this funnel was connected with the deep rod, and this rod goes deep into the soil, and the seeds then move to the soil, and it will covered with the soil. So that was traditional tool. Nowadays, seed drill is used, in which funnel is also again used, and it maintains the seed drill maintains the proper distance and depth of sowing the seeds, and then sowing of seed is done properly at proper distance and proper depth, and seed drill saves labor and time. So it is again beneficial for us because it saves our labor and time. So that was about the sowing of seed. I again repeat it. Sowing of seed. At first, selection of seeds is important. You have to choose good quality of seed. Why? Because you want to produce a very good quality of grain. And what was the process? You have to take all the seed and pour it into the trough which is already filled with the water. After some time, damaged seeds will float on the water. Why? Because they become hollow, and due to light in weight, they will float on the water. And seeds which are good in quality will sink into the water. You have to remove out the damaged seed and take the good quality seed. And sowing of seed should be done by distance and proper depth. Proper distance should be maintained to avoid the overcrowding, and because of overcrowding they will share sunlight, air and nutrients and water and will not get sufficient amount of these substances. As a result, good crop yielding will not be done. And plantlets, so paddy crop is grown at first in nursery, and the small plantlets, whenever after germination of seed, small plantlets come out. These plantlets are sowed in the or buried into the soil in your field. So that was all about the sowing of seed. And in this video we have discussed first two agricultural practices, preparation of soil and sowing of seed. In the next video we will discuss other agricultural practices.